So, Jedi Fallen Order looks really good. I mean, the graphics look good, the gameplay looks good, and from what's been said by people who actually played it, it's different from any Star Wars game that's ever been developed, at least in recent memory. From looking at it, I was getting Force Unleashed vibes, and a hint of old school Knights of the Old Republic, and a dash of Jedi Academy just to spice things up. The Dark Souls comparison has been thrown around a lot, which seriously gets me excited. If this was 2010, they would already have my money. But there's a few dark clouds hanging over this game, and I'm sure we've all felt it. I'm not going to rehash everything that's happened since 2015. There are people on here that are way better at this than I am. I just wanted to give my quick, literal analysis of the situation. Are you going to buy Jedi Fallen Order? When the game showed up, most people, including me, felt the same way. Ugh, here we go again. Instantly putting me in the vote with your wallet, boycott EA mindset. But then the devs came out and happily shouted, no microtransactions, no multiplayer. That got my attention. I didn't, and still kind of don't believe that EA won't shove microtransactions in somehow.
I love you!
Liar!
All I can imagine is some sort of strange banner ad for a lightsaber color packs for $20 a pop. When they finally showed the gameplay, I was underwhelmed, to say the least. It wasn't super flashy. I didn't feel like I was getting a deep look at the game, but I was at least intrigued. For a moment, when this trailer hit, I felt like I had been transported back to 2007.
You have done well, my apprentice.
Yeah, remember that? My mind went back and forth. Trust Respawn because they are promising to not do all the things I hate about video games these days, or do what I do when I see an EA game and avoid it like the plague. Unless we're talking about the Old Republic, as you guys probably know. Then I realized the question of whether or not to buy this game could be a pivotal point in the future of Star Wars games, and we owe it to ourselves to actually think about this. Except for Apex Legends, which I like but I'm not good at all at, Respawn Entertainment hasn't given us any reason not to believe them. Titanfall 2 released in 2016 in the worst spot imaginable, sandwiched right between Call of Duty and Battlefield, leading to a complete commercial failure. But critics and fans loved the game's story. Respawn provided a fun, interesting, and entertaining story experience. Basically a fantastic game. But EA has done nothing but absolutely tarnish the name of Star Wars in the game industry. They turned what should have been a slam dunk with Battlefront 2015 into a shallow, dead, worthless experience. Then decided to follow it up with an even worse experience and then slapped a virtual casino into it with absolutely insane pay-to-win mechanics. EA ruined so much of their goodwill. Every opportunity where gamers had given them the benefit of the doubt, they absolutely failed. Like a misbehaving dog you're trying to house train, but it just won't stop peeing on the living room carpet. Not only have they failed, but then they doubled down on us, telling us things that we don't know what we want, and single-player games don't make any money. Despite evidence in direct opposition of that. Basically EA's version of...
Do you guys not have phones?
Yeah, you guys all have phones, right?
Sidebar. Come on! Star Wars Battlefront in Frostbite, made by DICE, should have been impossible to mess up. But they did, which... really makes me sad. The combination of trust and genuine enjoyment of Respawn and the greedy tactics of EA have put this game, and by extension us as fans, in a very precarious spot, where voting with our wallets might actually not just be a shout into a vacuum. And truth be told, that's what we all want, our voices to be heard. Jedi Fallen Order, to me, feels like an olive branch. Or a threat, I can't really tell. Even if it is begrudgingly an olive branch, EA is allowing Respawn to give us what we want. A single-player focused Star Wars game that isn't filled with greedy microtransactions. No matter what way you cut it, it's a step in the right direction. If this game does good, then EA's argument will no longer hold water, because this is what we asked for. This is what we wanted. It's a response to EA, and a very loud one at that. We are bringing them to task and calling them on their garbage, almost pushing them into a corner. And we don't get an opportunity to do that every day. I'm still very much in the vote with your wallet stance. I'm never going to move from that. But remember, voting with your wallet isn't just about keeping it closed, it's about knowing when to open it. I'm not trying to tell you definitely go out and buy the game. I'm just asking you to think about your decision before you actually decide to, not do it. If EA is a misbehaving dog, then, like a misbehaving dog, when it doesn't pee on the floor, a reward is needed to encourage good behavior. So, Jedi Fallen Order. I'll be buying you. Don't let me down, guys. Hey guys, I spent a long way away. Injuries and depression will do that to you. I got some stuff in the pipeline, including a second part of the Darcestris series that I've been painstakingly writing, and maybe another Lost Archive story. So subscribe and hit the bell if you want to see more, and if you like this video, please drop a like and a comment below. And again, thank you for watching.